Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. Quite a musical intro. One sec here, I just have some stuff to clean up here on Streamlabs before we get started. There we go. Alright, let's get loaded up here. A little bit later than usual start. I had a couple things I was setting up. I did fix the problem, I believe, with the stream avatar, so now the action should work. And we are right where we left off, so I haven't had a chance to do any of the particular boarding work that we talked about earlier. In the last stream, when I say boarding, I mean boarding up the floorboard of our giant mushroom. That was a weird... I guess that does go slow right there. Yeah, the mushroom is still in this condition. Under construction. So can I hear much? Let's see. Not really. Let's see about turning this up. Maybe. Just a sec. Can't really tell if I'm hearing anything there, so let me adjust the music volume down. Let me actually pause the music for a second. Can we hear anything? No, there's like no audio from that. One sec. Let's see here. Music is off. So, interesting. Well, actually then, let's save and quit for just a sec. See if we can get that to come up. And while that's loading, we'll talk about what we were planning on doing today. I was actually inspired by a build that I saw on Reddit earlier today for an awesome sewer that someone made, and I'd like to have something similar in our world. And I think that the tunnel that we currently have that goes between our base and the village might be an ideal place for that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we can hear now. Are we good? Hey, there we go. So we at least have some audio. We can start the music back. Get that about right here. Maybe we take that down and then take everything up. Okay. I will have to check that in post to see if that sounds good, but to me, on my end here, that sounds good. So the next thing that we want to do here is whatever we're able to continue to build to get this going, we need pistons. And what we have, 10? Yeah, we have 10 of these, so we need 10 pistons. I'm going to try to remember this off the top of my head. Do pistons call for smooth stone or cobble? I mean, we'll try what we've got. Also, our inventory is just trashed. I think I remember saying that I would try to clear that out in between streams. That didn't happen. Let's chunk this. Let's check our chicken. I wish that the Nether portal only made noise when something was coming through it. That would be kind of interesting. And you can like hear something coming through from the other side. Just a visiting pigman, which I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten any more. It's just in there doing its thing. Okay, so what do we need for pistons? We need wood, which we don't have a lot in our hand right now. to bring back all these jungle logs. That might be a good resource to use. And then let's put away some of this glass. And I guess the sand can go in here with the glass for right now. We need iron, which will take some of that. And do we need redstone? I'm not 100% sure if I remember, so let's see. Something like this. Well, we need to make planks first. So it is... something like this. Maybe? Yay! We did it. Also, that zombie sounds very close to my left ear. He's got to be in that cave over there. I mean, if he was any closer, we would know. We only need 10 of these. Awesome. Let's hang on to the redstone. We do need to make a... oh, he is like right here. Or he's above us? I think he's in there, but like on the other side of this wall. You like, can you hear that? He's like right on top of us. You know what? I'm going up. Is he? Surely he's not up here. It's daytime. Nah. We'll name him Gus, and he will live in the wall. Is he down here? No, he's not down here. He's up in that little cave area. We never really made a pass through here. I don't really want to either, but I also don't want the creepy zombie noises the entire time we're working. You know what? We're going to be over there later. So yeah, we'll place the pistons in just a second. We need an observer block. And I need to... that is one that I do need a reference for. I need to look up the observer block recipe, because that's one I've never memorized. Observer block. We need nether quartz, cobblestone, and redstone. All that we have right here. We do have some nether quartz. We only need one observer. I only want to go with one observer. We could do something more complicated, but I'm good with just one observer. Like that. So I guess the idea is that the quartz is the eye. It's kind of cool. Alright, so let's also take something to use for the background. Do we have more smooth stone? We do have plenty of stone bricks here. So we'll take some of those. Let's put away some of this cobble that we have tons of in our inventory. Trade. We also have all these other stones that we never put away. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's put away the granite, the andesite, the diorite. Half of this. You never know when you're going to need dirt or cobble, really, but... let's turn these other jungle planks. We're not going to use them for designing. We'll turn them into sticks. There we go. We've cleared out quite a bit. I think we have most of what we need. For the observer, it just triggers when it sees something, right? So we don't necessarily need a comparator. Comparator? Comparator. I don't think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so what we're going to want is for all of these to get powered. I think I'm going to want the redstone line behind them. Let's test that to make sure it works. That way we can put something on top of them to make it more stylish. Yeah, let's dig in behind here. We can still hear that zombie. You know what? Where is he? Is he below us? He could be below us. He's to the right. He's through here. He's in here somewhere. Just hope a creeper doesn't come around the corner. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Stay away from my base. Oh, he's got golden armor. Well, at least he's fighting with a skeleton. We got a bunch of guys just spawning down here. I thought we lit this place up decently. What you got? Oh, enchanted golden armor? You gonna drop something? Boots. Normal boots. And you can't, like, mix to repair stuff. So we just have mostly damaged golden boots. Great. I think, can't you take stuff apart now into their component pieces? I mean, that would be awesome if we could. Where did all the... They had to have come from up here. They couldn't have... I don't think they came from down there. I think they came from up here and they dropped down. Well, I don't know. This seems too well lit. Could be wrong. It could just be like... Could have been dark right there. Was that it? Maybe? I guess they could have been right here. We could just make a window and then just let things build up in the cave and they can watch us build inside of our base. Let's minimize that. Actually, let's close that. I don't trust Chrome to be running while the stream is going. Okay, so back over here. Now that we've cleared out the loud, annoying monster sounds. Let's put one down here. We've got one up there already. I think we're good for now. Let's carve out a 2 tall channel back here. And honestly, let's do a quick test. Because if we're gonna run this along the back, and if we have we need a stone, like regular stone, right? We can do a wooden button. That's what we'll use the 1 oak plank for. A wooden button. Okay, so that doesn't power it, but we can run it up along, I think, a square, the top of a square behind it. Is that right? Let's see. I'm gonna use this because ideally we'll be covering it up. Does that work? Well, I guess we need to bring this up too. It does. Great. So we know that that's what we're gonna want those to set. Let's continue this all the way back around. We can leave those. Oh, hey, free iron. It's free real estate. Let's go back in here like this. Sure, I'll take it. Until we have an iron farm, we need it. Let's run that redstone around. And I think what we'll want is, you know, the comparator, or the repeater rather, might be needed because of how long this is. We might need a couple repeaters. What is the recipe for a repeater? That's one I should know. Okay, that requires regular stone though. Oh, but you can use the uncommon stones. Meme Queen, hello. Welcome. Let's see about quickly making some stone. We'll just toss some in one of these that we left some. We didn't leave any coal. Well, there we go. We'll toss some in there. We'll let that go for a minute. I guess we could make it out of some diorite if we wanted, but we're going to need 4 of these. Oh, my day's been pretty good. Got on a little later than I wanted originally today. Let's toss that in there. Whoop. Hey, thanks for the follow. A little later than I wanted today because I was doing some troubleshooting, mostly for the stream avatar stuff, but we finally got that running the way that we wanted. Interestingly, I think my capture size is a little weird right now. Do we have 2 of them? We do. I'm only just now looking over at this. Let's see. That's the top. And we don't want that. There we go. I hid them a moment ago when we were, Oh yeah, you have a question? Sure. That's the size it should be. We had some duplication going on there. Alright, we have enough to get started on these. I only want 2 for right now. And redstone in the middle, 2 of those. Alright, so the observer that we're going to be using, I guess if we have repeaters, we could put it just about anywhere. Do we want to be able to see it from the door? No. Yes, no. I'm thinking maybe we put it right here. Maybe up here on this middle area here. Minecraft keeps not responding. What should you do? Restart your computer, but you also tried opening Minecraft about 6 times. That is odd. Just the icon on the desktop when you try to open it just doesn't respond. I'm not really sure if that's going on, but I do know that most of your save files are pretty easy to back up. If you Google where your save locations are, you can back them up and you can uninstall it. You can reinstall it from the website. That might be the best way to go about that. It doesn't load fully. So like the intro screen comes up, but then when you click to start the game, it doesn't start. I think we will want to build this up a little bit to get an idea. Let's see, we'll go here, here. And this is the one I think we'll want to watch this one. Maybe we'll let it get this tall, like the ceiling, because it'll grow to the ceiling. There they go. It says it's not responding, so it's like freezing up. Are you using any mods or anything like that? Assuming you're not using mods, then something could have gone wrong with the installation. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not exactly sure what would cause that though. If I had that same issue... Wait, what happened? Did we... There it is. I was gonna say, surely that is allowed to be picked up. Yeah, if I had that same issue, I would be all over Google. If anything, I troubleshoot with Google Foo everything. Since last Christmas, though. So, when did the problem start? Did it start more recently? I think that means it's facing in the right direction. I think we'll be able to tell in just a second. Just today. You said you've restarted about 6 times you've tried it. That is a really tricky one. You know what? Let me see here. One sec, let's see. Not launching in Windows. So I just Googled Minecraft won't start, and there's a site that says it's called Driver Easy. has 5 options for you that ends with reinstalling Minecraft, but you could try to right click on the program for Minecraft if you're on Windows. You could try to right click and run as administrator if you have your permissions set up right on the computer to do that. If that doesn't work, then Windows updates, but Windows updates could have been the reason why it crashed in the first place. And if that doesn't work, and you don't have any other things to update on your computer, then it may be a case of needing to reinstall Minecraft, which is a pain, but might have to do that. I haven't had that issue before, but I can imagine it has something to do. Yeah. Well, good luck. Definitely let me know if that works out for you. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm trying to think about how this... No, I think it's facing the wrong direction after all. Because I think the little face is supposed to face towards the thing you're watching. So I think if we put it on this way... Let's crouch. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'll be on for a couple hours. I'm thinking about how the redstone needs to come down from right here. And I'm thinking maybe I'll go out into a repeater and then have it cascade down to here, and this will get this side. We'll have to do some testing. Okay, go for it. Good luck. Cross my fingers for you. Let's go down here. We'll go down and around and we'll touch this right here. So, I fell in it again. We need something like waterlogged here that I can stand on. I'll just leave that out for right now. We'll fill that in later. Well, actually, we don't need anything in here right now. I can go ahead and fill this part in now. Like that. We'll take those out. May need another repeater with the design that I just put in here. And there's probably a much more efficient way to do this. But I'm thinking... Wait, let's test this really quick just to make sure. So a piece of dirt right here should make it glow. Yep, there it was. That's fine, dirt can go down there. Let's take the redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many of these is it going to actually trigger? Tossed my redstone. I think that was all of them and some of these. So that's perfect. That means that what I was planning to do will be overkill, and overkill is fine. Welcome back. So we just tested this, and it's working so far. So I just need to wire up the other side. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's getting all of these. So now we'll take the redstone to this side. We'll come down here. Oh, we did cut down one more than we needed. It doesn't have to be smooth stone. Will that go far enough to get the one on the end? We will see. Yes. Excellent. All right, so now... Loud. We're going to want to fill in everything that doesn't need to be hollow. Like that. Do this. That. That. We don't want to cut any corners because it needs to be able to come down through here, but we can fill this in. Put a torch in there just to I'm always cautious about mobs spawning in little tiny areas, even though it's not likely for a space like that, but you never know. Okay, so that is about as small as that's going to get. For this side, we can take all this over. Trying the administrator option. That can go there. Okay. We'll cover that up like that. Wait, nope. That needs to stay open for this redstone to come down. And then we'll use our nice stone, which we may put designs in later. For right now, stone brick will be the default. Pretty much saying, okay, nice stone will go here. You know, I'll put one right there too, just because. Nice stone here. Let's say, yeah, let's go all the way over with it. This whole wall, so everything is wired up back there. This really grows fast. I mean, look at that. This thing's gonna be going off all the time, and we're just gonna have full chests of bamboo, which, I mean, you know, we'll get our scaffolding out of it, and then it'll be a farm that will produce more than enough, and for me, more than enough is always fine. If we end up with full chests and it not collecting, that'll be fine. Maybe we'll come up with a way for it to overflow, or we can use it as fuel. I think you can use bamboo to fuel furnaces. So we have one observer up there. So I may add like 3 decorative observers just so that we get like a symmetrical room and it just kind of looks like a, you know, a stylistic choice, even though that one will be the only one actually wired up to go. But this should function as is now. Put that there. So right now it will function and it will throw everything in the floor. Which, you know, don't know if that's what we want right away. We could put hoppers way out here and it'll catch half, maybe a little bit more than half of everything that falls. But then stuff will just waste right here. So what I'd like to do is test out... Oh, it didn't work? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I really think my first guess might be your best bet, which might be the reinstallation, but that's a pain. One thing I didn't think about is sand. And I don't know if sand can float over rail tracks. I don't think it can. The second option was to check and see if you have any Windows updates or video card driver updates that you need to install. Let's see. Let's pop the iron ore. Did I see something? No. Telling you, I'm seeing things. Drop those in there. Grab those. Grab those. Let's say we did dig up a diorite, didn't we? All this will go into our storage later. I'm gonna grab some rail. We didn't end up using that second redstone repeater after all. Also, where did the 2 ladders come from? Oh, we had them left over probably from when we were working on the big mushroom. Coming back through here, I want to test something. This is going to destroy one of the bamboo, probably, because the sand's going to fall. Yeah, but what I'd like to try is this. Can sand sit on top of that, or will it fall and break? It can. Oh, we're good then. We're just gonna have to do that to all of these real quick. Sorry, bamboo. Dig it back up. This one too. And this. This is what we get for keeping too much stuff in our inventory. Let's make, well, I don't want to make another chest. Let's use this bottom right one for right now for some stuff we don't necessarily want to throw away, because waste not, want not. But stuff we can like sort out later. Put the stone in here for now, the dark oak. Hang on to the bamboo. Well, we actually have like more than a stack. Hang on to some of those. We don't need all that. So we'll put all that away later. He says, and then he forgets about it and never comes back. No? Are you familiar with how to uninstall and reinstall Minecraft? Yeah. It's the nuclear option, right? Okay, so we need a different kind of rail on the ends, right? We want it to be able to, we want it to bounce back and forth. So we want rail. Let's see here, we want not the activator of the powered rail, which I always, that's another one I can never quite remember. Powered rail. We need 6 gold, a stick, and redstone dust. Let's go make that really quick. We have plenty of gold. So that's going to be, well, I say plenty, we have some. I'd like to make 2 of these. There we go, 2 of those. Okay, alright, well, see you later, Meme Queen. Good luck again. Let's, did I make 12? Did I double click or something? Or did it just make, like 12 was the stat? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. That's what I get for not paying attention. Let's see, okay, we want, on the end here, can I pop it before the sand drops? I did! Super speedy fingers. So these are powered. Does that mean, I'm trying to remember the physics here. I keep running back and forth to this crafting bench because it's just close enough for us to use without making a whole new one in the other room. Let me test this with a minecart. Just have to get going. Alright, that slows them down. Does it have to be, or is that just the ability to power them? You still have to give it a signal, right? Right. So we could just do a... Where's that stone we just had? Is it cobble? It is just cobble. One more here then. So in theory, that should just go back and forth. Now we could be tricky here in a cool way. Let's say that's unpowered. Does that just stop? And then when it gets powered, it goes? Okay, let's take this. Let's go and make the hopper minecart. Awesome. Is it that? No, it's a chest in the middle, right? I know. Using up our dark oak logs. It's not as big a deal anymore, though, now that we have a dark oak forest closer by. Chest. Hopper. Minecart. Hopper minecart. We have a spider neighbor. I can hear him. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking here. Let's go ahead and get it in its resting place. Boom. So what I'd like to have happen here then is when this gets triggered, go to the wall just a little bit if it's not too... Yeah, we'll put some cobble back here. We'll use those. So we'll go down here. Down again and out there. Does that seem right? Well, we definitely want to come out here. And not here. We want a stopper here. And here... We'll want a repeater up there to send this signal down more. It's installed, logging in. Oh no. Don't throw it out. Though it might be the computer, but don't throw it out. I think we'll hit the repeater right here because we have a good couple of squares that we can go forward. We'll take this down. This corner would normally be covered, so we're good. Here. So we did end up digging that out from the other side. How does this look actually? We'll come through here. I'm hoping this goes far enough. And honestly, I'm thinking, just to be safe, maybe overkill again, but let's do... Let's see, we only have enough for one right there. Two, three, four. Thinking I'd like to have two more of these. There's one. And then can we use the granite? You can use diorite, but not granite. Not stone bricks. It's fine, it's fine. We'll come back for it. A lot of running back and forth between these two rooms, but it'll be worth it. Let's say have it come around, because you want it to point in here to this, which means it's going to have to do a bit of that. And I don't know if that's enough power. That might be enough. Let's go over here and test this out with a redstone torch. Or dirt. I have to hop for it. Yeah, I don't think that it went far enough, so we'll have to come in here to, I think maybe right here, and extend it. Let's go back to the other room and get the other one. It didn't work? Huh. So the window, does it stay open and it says not responding? That's very frustrating. Take one more. Try that. See if this gets the minecart going. Well, that should have done it, actually. Oh, so it powered it, but not for long enough. Does that... Yeah, that was enough. So then it should come back. There's no power and it'll stop. I'm wondering if that's too soon, though. Because the stuff might fall. Then again, it comes back. I think that's going to cut down on most of our losses. I think we're good. So now, I think that hopper minecart can pick stuff up from this sand layer. So we'll test that a bit. Let's say a bunch of stuff fell over here, right? I mean, these stacks are kind of stacking up. Yeah, look at that. It's all picked up. Now it's in here, which means we're going to need a hopper underneath it. That's a whole other thing too. But that works really well. I'm super proud of myself for that. It's the first time I've done one of those. I've watched plenty of people do it on YouTube, but to actually pull it off myself, that makes me really happy. Let's grab some more of these stone bricks here. We're gonna need another hopper. Well, maybe not. I think you'd notice probably some other unsavory stuff happening on the computer if you had a virus causing it. But maybe Google some other options too. The ones that I found were just very quick. Like I said, I've never had that problem. Otherwise, I would have some more recommendations. But all right. We'll see you when you get back. Good luck again. Okay, we want to get a hopper under here. And I think we want to figure out a way to transfer stuff over to here. What's the best way to get items to go up? I guess there's could have a hopper come out the back. I'm gonna do something quick for now. Well, it would involve multiple hoppers, wouldn't it? You can't do... I think you can do redstone on top of hoppers now, but it locks them up. If I did 1, 2, 3, 4... I could make a little trap door right here and reach down into a chest. So let's do that. Oh no, I forgot about that one. It's fine. We're gonna have to do the same thing right here. So we're gonna want a hopper pointing into that one, pointing this way. We want 2 more hoppers. We have to remake our hopper minecart. And we have to use another one. And in fact, let's grab another chest. We're gonna want that. And let's make ourselves a dark oak trapdoor, which we probably actually have. Do we have one in here? No, of course. They're always upstairs. They will be down here once we have our storage system in use. But yeah, I'm thinking we put a chest right here. We just hopper into it. Pow, like that. So anything that goes into these will go that way. Then we take our track, hold shift, put our track there, take our powered rail, just toss stuff into there. Thanks. There we go. Let's put our sand back. Well, let's put our hopper minecart back on track. Quite literally. And now we're going to cover most of this up. We'll redo the floors later too. We grabbed another stack of those, didn't we? I swear I thought to do that. Like I even mentioned it, but there we go. Here we'll cover this one. To cover that one. We'll eventually come in and clean up the floor, probably put in a different pattern on the floor. But let's say like this, well, how big's this hole? Pretty big back here. Let's see, we don't need that, either of those. So that means this won't be big enough to, well, I don't know. I don't know if they spawn on top of redstone or not. I don't think so, but you never know. At least I don't. Oh, we did break a corner, didn't we? Yeah, we need that. Not that one. That one. Okay, and the trapdoors for this. So for right now, we can reach in there, grab. Oh, that's where our stuff went. Didn't realize I dropped the whole stack. Now we need to put our bamboo back. Get rid of this guy. I got picked up. And it already grew one. So let's test that. Let's say, let's put our dirt here. Oh, it dropped right there. So we could put some glass in front of it, and that would probably make it bounce back a little bit. If we kind of cheap out a little bit and use glass panes, it'll look nicer. But it may still land within the half here. We could also... could use the full glass panes, but then it just looks so blocky and filled in. I kind of liked it being open for what it was worth, but... yeah, we're going to need to control some of that. Can I put a... do we still have ladders nearby? You know, just in case we accidentally fall in here. I want to be able to hop back out. Okay, let's get some glass. Put these back up. We have a visitor. I can hear him. Hey! Yeah, you stay in there. Okay, so we'll glass up this corner. The light will still come through. Depending on how we do this, it may not be very visible. Because of the way that glass renders. So it might still look fine. Those corner seams might look a little weird. Also, the sunset. Yeah, you can see the corner. I think that's fine. Okay, we know we're not going to want anything there. Let's, before that gets... yeah, that hasn't grown yet. Didn't anticipate using a whole stack. Maybe I should have because it's more than 8 by 8. Guess we'll fill this in just so that it takes out some of those lines. Yeah. So it's almost like a fish tank of bamboo. This is open. So we're gonna actually need to change this hallway a bit. I mean, we'll make a path around for now as well. But in the long run, it's going to need to be its own, like, maybe different look. I don't know. The ideas that I have for, like, more of a sewer look, I think will work really well once we get that going. So let's bring this in and fill that in. There we go. So we do have to go around this. Maybe just for looks we can do that. Kind of dark when it's not daytime. And I have some ideas for stuff we could do with lanterns, but for right now, let's just do that. Silly as that looks. You know, I'm thinking let's just open this up. Let's knock this wall out. I kind of want to hang out for a little bit and see how this goes. Well, you know, if we sleep, though, they'll grow faster because we can get some more daylight on them. I don't know if the torches are enough. They might be. Oh, it's raining. Looking back over here again. What is up? My game capture being so large on the screen. There we go. Fraught with all kinds of technical snafus. That's gonna be cool when it's done. Yeah, we'll just knock this out. And what this is going to do is open up our mobility a little bit right here too. These melons aren't going to stay here for forever, so our pathway here is probably going to end up looking more like... This might even get opened up, but then we're going to probably cut across a lot. Yeah. This wall is probably not long for this world. I kind of, you know... We don't want it to be too open, though. We may end up moving some stuff. Where it's at right now is functional. This won't move. I mean, this is a complete contraption that we've built. I kind of want to get in there with some bone meal and make it happen, but it's at its final stage of testing. Where we have to let it do its own thing. It's still cloudy. Like the rain cleared up. Now we got plenty of sun. While I'm thinking about it, let's go shear some of this. Hi, I see you. Let's dodge. Youch. Thanks. Shear some of this seagrass. Or whatever it's called. It is seagrass even though we're not in the sea. Does it grow like weeds? Does it eventually take up more space? I want to find some of these where they're like doubled up and hidden already. Put them to better use. Let's grab some of these. Let's get like 10 of them. You saw me about the same time I saw you, sir. low risk. I do see the blue flowers under my house sometimes and think I'm seeing a zombie shirt. Welcome back. So we have some seagrass. I'd like to do the same thing with these. You know, I should have grabbed 15 actually, because now that I think about it, I specifically put 5 down for each one of them to make them the most covered up that I could. So we'll get some more from over here. Oh yeah, there's plenty over here. Let's shave off the top from some. Oh, I guess you can't. Okay, well that's fine. Easy way for us to get a bunch more though. Restarting the computer again after a reinstallation. Oh, that was weird. What are we... We were like floating for a second, but like very slowly sinking. That was very strange. I don't know what was up with that. Okay, so these are for the most part covered up. Now we can kind of spot the rest of these in here. I'll probably end up digging up that clay later, so we'll try to salvage these as we do. But yeah, now the windows are pretty much covered. I mean, you can kind of see them if you really look for them, but what are you gonna do? We need light. The bamboo needs light to grow. And of course, the one that we put the sensor on is one of the ones growing the least. Except for you, poor guy. I could, since I already had the idea to put up 4 sensors, I could just put a whole line of redstone behind them. Just be like, you know, first one to grow sets off the whole thing. But I don't know if I want it triggering more often so much as... I think it's fine, actually. Yeah, if you think about it, like for testing purposes, it's not ideal that the sensor's on the slowest one, but for actual efficiency purposes, that's actually ideal, right? So, like, gives time for the others to grow before that one gets up there. If it was the fastest one, we'd be getting less yield, so yeah, that makes sense. But all these potatoes, and I haven't cooked any of them. Maybe we'll make the food processing block, which I can't remember the name of right now. The new upgrade to the furnace that lets you cook. These do grow super fast. We didn't have to do any crazy, like, this is all automatic. And that we don't have to go get bone meal, we don't have to replenish it with bone meal or anything. I want to see it happen, but I feel like it'll be like watching paint dry even with the speeds that these grow. Like, we see them pop up and grow. Yeah, like that. But it's got to go 1, 2, 3 more. That one's already as tall as it can get. And we could yield more, technically, if I cut into the ceiling some more. Which isn't out of the question. Could just make a big L shape up in there. But this is probably going to yield, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, a maximum of 40 every time it goes off. That's a lot. And we'll just hear it, you know, we'll be somewhere else in the base and we'll hear ka-chunk. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I want the ka-chunk. Let's see, we put away... Let's actually stay in there for a bit and finish off the walls a bit. Do I have like no inventory space. Let's put away some of these. This, I'll put these into the other chest once it's going. But yeah. Let's do a bit of the floor here. Maybe just come out to, I guess we'll make it a square. We're probably going to need more of these, even with just finishing this wall off, maybe. We might have just enough. It is 6 by 6, 36, so not bad. I guess we have enough. We should just be able to cut straight in without messing up anything that we've done. Until you fall in. It's still growing. We'll get those. Two more. Almost an optical illusion. Oh, come on. Get up there. Get that one. That can be cheap cobble. Oops. Not right there, but almost. You know what, I'll go ahead and do these two. So pretty much these three sides of this room are nearly complete. I haven't decided yet what I want to do for the ceilings. I'm not going to use this same thing for the ceilings, and it would be a pain to climb up there right now. Almost, man. Then again, we do have some time to kill still. I don't think we messed up any redstone while we were back in there. Everything under the glass is brick. These two aren't. Sure, we'll do this row here too. And now I'm glad that I didn't bury water on the edges of the garden. Oh man. So it worked for you for almost a year, and then it just stopped working today. And there weren't any updates, like, because there weren't any Minecraft updates recently. Not that I've seen. You said it is a Windows machine? Let's go sleep one more time. Hope we get back in time for it to... for us to see it working. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it while it's growing too. That'll be a good thumbnail for the video. Yeah, Is there anything else that... There we go, screenshot. Actually, let me take these out. Do a screenshot without the torches. Is there anything else that started having any issues recently? Because, yeah, I can't think of what that might be. Cool, cool. Come on, you can do it. Could tend to our garden. The original farmer's scythe, the full pumpkin that you just hit the wheat with. Did I put the hoe in here? Normally I would. Where did I put it? Did I put it over here? Weird. Crazy cluttered inventory. Well, you know what? That's right. We were intentionally not planting stuff there because that's essentially our pathway. Let's just do this. Maybe that'll force our pumpkin to grow in that direction a bit more, or one of these two. This is fine for now. Still kind of messy. We never planted any carrots. Let's, you know, we have plenty of wheat. Let's actually take this back section here. Plant some carrots. It's almost ready to go over there. We only have one carrot actually. Oh, there it went. Oh, and it picked up almost everything. Something landed on top of a piece of bamboo right here. When it grows, it might fall, but I don't think it'll stay. Am I hearing the railroad? Let's see how many we got. We got 40. My prediction was accurate, even though we lost like 2. It looks like at least 2. If not more. But that's fine. That's actually a really good collection rate. I like that. And that was like, that's less than 5 minutes, right? Maybe right at. So it's not like a super fast farm, but you know, that wasn't the goal. The goal was just to have it be automatic, all based on growth. I'm super happy with it. What do we want to do? Oh yeah, the carrot. Plop. Reserved for carrots. Let's go visit our neighbors today. See how they're doing. Probably exactly the same. We gave them food before. Let's see if we can get an idea if there are more of them. We'll go underground. This little hallway that we carved over to the village. I want to expand this into a Ninja Turtles style sewer. Maybe I'll put a minecart to one side, but I want to have like a big half dome pipe-esque sewer. I think that'll be neat. Going directly to our swamp. No, I should have brought a door. We do have wood. We don't have a crafting table though. Our hermit tunnel here deserves better. Hello everyone, you still alive? You can see the mushroom from here. Glorious. So I don't think they're using these houses. We've left the doors open from last time we were here. Someone stays here. Let's count. So that's 1, 2 houses being used. Three. Maybe look at this one. Yeah. It's these. And then there's some up here. 4. So if I counted correctly, what, 5? Ever check these barrels? Yeah, there's nothing in the barrels. That's right, we put the barrels there and we have fishermen as a result. My memory. Here, take some bread. Give it to your friends. Yeah, take it. Pick it up. Yeah, there you go. Go share it. Oh, there's a crafting bench right here. Let's... 3 doors. You get, I mean, it's great that you get so many more, but I'm only going to need 1, and then I'm going to put the other one in a treasure chest for forever. Or the other 2. Let's improve our end right here. Let's say, what if this guy had a shed? Ow! This has got to go. I mean, it's decoratively cool, but... I mean, what if we did this? What if we just move it? There we go. So what if he had a Dark oak. Wouldn't really fit in. These guys are all sandstone. Can you make... I forget if you can craft sandstone the same as I remember it. You can, but it's the crackly kind. It's not smooth sandstone. You know, maybe his shed wouldn't be made out of smooth sandstone. Let's go up on top of this hill here. Cave in. Is it just a... It's a cave, but it happens to have sandstone? That appears to be what I'm seeing. And I'm hearing a skeleton. Yep. Just kind of wanted to look around, and this is a lot deeper than I thought. This might even connect to the cave near the house. Yeah, let's... It's not the outdoors, that's an optical illusion from the shader. Wow. This just keeps going. Like the desert is hollow underneath. I'm only still going because I expect to find a dead end. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Water? No. Shader glitches. Some iron. It wasn't my plan to go caving right now. Just kind of wanted to get an idea of how big this place is. I would like it if we weren't spawning just a ton of... Oh, ouch. That could have been much worse. I would like it if we weren't spawning a ton of monsters under the village. Ooh, wow, okay. That is certainly something else. Does that wreck how this looks? Kind of. It carved out the whole cave. Look at that. Like all the way around through here. Yeah, it's far enough away, I think. Back to what we were doing. It's almost sunset, but we'll steal a bed. If we don't have one in our inventory, we don't. We don't have our adventuring bed. We left it over near our build site for the mushroom. Literally on top of the mushroom, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, what do we have? 35, 36, 37, 30, 39, 40? 39, 40. So we take a few of these. We can kind of outline here. We know we want it to go down this way, so what we'll probably do then is go in and turn down and to the right. Meaning that we'll probably want it to come out this way. Probably doesn't have to be much bigger than that. We'll fill a lot of this in with sand, I would imagine. We'll want to go in a door, down some stairs, so it's going to be just this little thing of a shed. Yeah, let's steal a bed. The sky does look really cool at sunset, though. Okay, let's... I don't want to dig up sand near the village too much. So now that we have an idea about how much it's going to take to create the sandstone that we need, let's get like 3 stacks. And I'll probably put just a little wood roof on top. Yeah, so once we have enough of these, I'm just trying to think. So we already have a dark oak door. It may not match everything else in the village, but let's say, you know, this guy had a hobby project one day, decided to make himself a shed. Just use some scrap. Maybe we'll move some of the hay bales next to it to make it look a little bit more authentic. And we'll give ourselves a covered door to our escape hatch, which eventually will go down into a sewer, so maybe we'll put like a iron grate or something like that on it. Kind of trying to leave this looking a little natural and not like we've just taken lines of sand out. Might be a little too natural if we do something like this. What do we have? That's about 3. Ah! 2 2/3. How's it going? 64, 64, 41. Alright, we ended up with an odd number, but 42 of these, which is more than enough. I'm imagining this won't go higher than 3.5 slab. Maybe we'll go ahead and make it one more wide. We'll go ahead and fill in some floor area with these two. Welcome back. And then we'll probably put the door very close here. We're going to want to go in the middle. Or maybe the left. Yeah, we'll go in the left, so it'll be something like this. So for some reason I have strong feelings about wanting it to open hinged to the right, so... No, what? It's the opposite. You have some lag, leaving us a half door. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's how I want it. So it'll look like that from the outside. We'll have some sand covering the top. We'll actually need sandstone covering a good chunk of this so that the sand doesn't fall down on our path. This could be sand. But yeah, so we have our stair here. It's gonna come in, we're gonna go in the door, around and down. It worked for that. Isn't that how it always is? I feel like it's the opposite though. Like I feel like usually I'm in your sister's her shoes for that scenario, because people will come to me and they'll be like, I have a computer problem, and so I'll go look at it and it'll work for me, and I just tell them it's because I stared at it, I looked at it mean, and it did what I wanted it to do. Well, I'm glad though. I'm glad it's working. That's awesome. You know, let me try something. We'll see if I can do a dance here. Did that work? Yeah, there they go. They're dancing for you. Congratulations. So we have a little bit of light here. Kind of gets dark in here. That might be enough light though. We'll put stairs in here eventually. Let's go ahead and take it down one more here, just so we have a little bit of clearance. That's going to be normal. Take some of this sandstone and make our roof out of it. We'll go at this level. There we go. So we are completely covered now. And all we really need to do is... Oh, that's stone as well, isn't it? Move a little bit of this around. Oh, that's sand. It's so hard to tell the difference between them. Okay, we'll put the stone. Sure, we'll put stone in here. And we'll make... This can be... Well, I didn't want it to be stairs. I want it to actually bring the ground out. Oh, we have smooth. That's what we picked up. Maybe something like that. I don't know if it looks any different on top. Not really, no. Looks the same. So for this then, we'll bring the sand all the way around. I think we will move these hay bales. The screaming! This hay bale doesn't make as much sense. Alright. See you when you get back. So we'll bring this out like at least 3. Kind of wanted it to do something like that. Is it too irregular? I think it might be. It's weird to have multiples that are correctly oriented. Maybe all these are... it's just... Looks like this is uncommon. So something more like... Even though you can't see it. Not standing up. Something like that. And then let's get a bit more sand. Alright, we can take some from here. I didn't originally want to dig near the city, but let's kind of open this up a little bit here. Fill this in a little bit. Yeah, I like that. So we come in, go down and around. Let's go ahead and make our, well, let's sleep, and then we'll use the crafting bench in here to make some half slabs. We need just like 2 of those, I think. We'll grab a 3rd one. Cheers. Okay. So back out here, we will want a half slab roof. Like so. Sure, we'll pop a torch in there. Is that just barely not enough? I stopped trying to do math today. It definitely shows. Yeah, like the building stands out. It doesn't have the corners. They don't all have these corners though. Wonder if I could use some of this smooth. Just for these 2 corners. Let me get, was it 6? 6 more of these. Let's take it from over here. Make that a little bit more walkable while we're at it. I guess I could have used these once I was done, but no, not that. Kind of breaks up the texture a little. I don't like that the way that is. Clouds get me sometimes because I'm thinking, is it already night? We just slept. And finally, I think I would like to have a pressure plate in there just to close the door behind us. We could have done this in our inventory because that's only 2 squares. Yes. I have to open it manually. Keeps mobs from getting in. And then we have a more secured way down. I think we could get away with this too. Let's see. Let's go down here. Just take it one deeper here so we're not hitting our head when we're making our way down. Cool, and we can put a torch here-ish. Eventually this will all be redecorated. This is all whatever stone. Our next trip back we could bring some of those cobblestone stairs that we made. This is cave sounds. But yeah, this would be a pretty big undertaking to carve this out into the sewer tunnel idea, because it would be 9 wide and 5 high, and that would be the opening. So it would be 11 wide and 7 high if you count like the ceiling and floor blocks and the wall blocks that we're going to need to put in. But I do think that that'll be awesome. Let's go, let's take some of these up to the mushroom and take a look at it. Just to keep getting our inspiration. Oh, hey, it's about to pop again. and it would go ahead and go. So we weren't looking right at it before. I kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye when we were trying to plant that carrot. Go back to the lucky carrot. I'm keeping my eye on you. Is it grown enough yet? It wasn't. It wasn't grown enough, and we've restarted it. Come on. I want to see it. This is only its second time. We've been away. A little bit too far away maybe for it to grow. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Excellent. No, it's all good. Welcome back. So yeah, we do have a little bit of loss there. Do we get another 40? That would leave us with 16 now. So we got like 32. That's good though. Half a stack. We're getting like half a stack every time it pops. You gave up? Oh, I thought you said it worked for your sister. Go to our mushroom. Maybe we'll put down some more floors. Again, I don't want to spend an entire stream doing it, but we'll dedicate a little bit of time to it. What do we have in here again? We left some clay, some dirt. Oh, on her account. So like just your account is messed up? That's very strange. Maybe your skin. Do you have a custom Minecraft skin? Could that be crashing the game? You would think that it would have a safeguard that would just default you to Steve or I forget the other skin name. Yeah, let's get like a perimeter in here. But I'm wondering if it was uploaded or hosted somewhere else, if maybe there's an issue with that now or something. Like maybe try to save your skin as a file, but then take it off your account and then try to load it maybe. But I don't know, if you're giving up for the evening, I don't want to get your hopes up again and have you keep trying. I know that there's definitely that feeling once you finally like decided to take a rest where you're like, no, I'll do it later. So don't let me get that blood boiling again. Okay, yeah. I remember now. We still have to take out these ones that are half a slab too low. Oh no. Okay, so we used up everything that we brought, but yeah, I think if I dedicate like a half hour to this later, we'll get the rest of the wood filled in. I could chop some of this out and jump down and collect it. So this is the base for a giant mushroom. It's going to have a big white glass stalk for the mushroom, and it's going to have a roof that makes it look more like a mushroom. But inside of here, I'm going to put an iron golem farm. So the villagers and everything that are needed for the iron golem farm are going to be up in here, and the iron golems are going to spawn. They're going to fall down, and unspeakable things are going to happen, but it's going to generate iron for us. So let's see if we can recollect some of these down in the water below. But yeah, everything should be a half slab higher. Not everything. These are the right level. These are not. These were the original ones I put down. If you make it a half slab up instead of a regular block height, like I made these on accident, then well, mobs won't spawn on them. Whee! Can collect some of these if they haven't drifted too far away. I wasn't counting, but I think we're pretty good. Yeah, we have like a couple. Oh, did we glass that in? Because I haven't been going this direction for a little while. I don't want to knock it out. Let's get some dirt. Let's put some dirt right there. No, not that. Gotcha. Get back. Dirt. Put dirt there. And walk over to it, yeah. There we go. This is why I'm growing the bamboo. I didn't have scaffolding, so we just pillared up with dirt and built a ladder. I don't know if I covered up a square that was previously not covered or not, but I ended up with one extra. Maybe it came from over there in the middle. Really cool view from up here though, especially with the shader pack. Alright, let's cut out the other side of this. Some of this might fall down into our stalk because this is where, yeah. And we could go down there and get it. I don't really want to cut those out until we filled in the middle. So we won't mess with that right now. We'll just go down. See, we left a door on this side. We just weren't courteous to ourselves and leaving a door on the other side. Glorious animation of not being animated. I feel like the legs should move when people go up and down the ladders. Maybe that just looks weird to some people, but like it's just, we do this. Yeah, you just float up and down. It makes stair stepping sounds. Yeah, we'll put a lava blade right here. Iron golems will fall down. They will lose all of their health to the lava, and they will drop their iron bars into collectors here, and we'll just have like a viewing chamber right here where we can pick it up from chests, and we can have an automatic disposal system toss out the flowers that they drop. Just makes it so much more terrible that they drop flowers. Makes you feel a little bit bad, but that iron is definitely worth it. Let's see here. Let's start. I don't know. I want junk chests that have the various types of stone. We already have like 3. But I really want to get rid of a bunch of stuff and put stuff into a junk chest. And we almost have enough to just do that for cobble right now. Let's... take these. Someone You Love by Louis Capaldi. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know if I do know that one. It does sound very familiar, though. Let's see, I'm thinking we try to kind of organize those. Cobble, 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 cobble. Diorite. Keep the slabs out. Do I think I could play it? I don't think I can. I have a playlist right now that's playing, and I'm using very specifically copyright-free music so that this can go up on YouTube later. But I might work out a way that I can play requests for special streams that I do. Maybe I'll consider doing some that I don't end up putting up on YouTube, or that I don't care as much. But yeah, otherwise I would. That sounds like an awesome idea. But I've never really done a request stream. I do have some friends that stream that play all sorts of whatever music they want, and their VOD, the VOD on Twitch ends up getting muted, but they don't care because they only care about their live content anyway, and the VOD just ends up being whatever. But for me, I kind of like having the VOD because I come from having made YouTube videos in the past, so I kind of like having my episodes still stored so that people can watch them. And yeah, they get kind of cranky over copyrighted music. I don't want to use up this bow enough to combine those to repair them. So yeah, I'm thinking we can get rid of some of this crap up here. Some of this garbage can be combined. Don't really have anything in here. Inventory maintenance is thrilling, I know. But honestly, what I do want to have in here is I kind of talked about it before, I want a storage system, an automated storage system with sorters for, well, I don't know. When you do stack chests like this, you have to have the same thing in most of them, but I don't know. I at least want to put picture frames on them that kind of tell, you know, one of them will be like for redstone stuff and etc, etc. Maybe I will move this stone bricks into here. Let's see, we have gravel, some sandstone, some more granite. We did get some more bones, so we can make some more hard glass. We only got 3 though, so we have enough for 9. What's that give us here? Let's see. One stack plus a little bit. Gotcha. We'll add a little bit more then to the mushroom column. Let's head back over there. All right, so I think we can get to I think we can get to what we've completed so far by going up this side ladder and then kind of sidestepping onto it. Let's see, it's right there. So let's just hold shift. Ouch. Gonna go to sleep. Alrighty. Have a good evening. If you want to catch back up on where I finish off today, I will have a recording here on my channel, and I will be uploading it onto my YouTube channel as well. It was awesome hanging out with you today, and thank you very much for following, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good night. I'm actually moving apartments over the next few days, so I won't be back on probably until Monday, but there's lots of content that I have that you can catch up on if you enjoy my channel, and I'll definitely be back later, so I hope to see you then too. And good luck with that computer, because you deserve it. Oh, I'll try not to. We're walking on a tightrope here. Good night. Oh, we got a funky slapping bass going on with this song. Boom. Kind of a MIDI slapping bass, but I'm still down. There we go. left, about 25. Gets us around like 1.5 more times. We're getting up there. We're not gonna need too much more of this. Maybe, was that like 3 or 4 more bones worth of white dye. Eight more. Alrighty, we have 1, 2. Ah! We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 more blocks up, and then we're done. Alright, let's hop back down. We can get a little closer to the house this time. We can almost like run and land on our island. I'm not gonna try to smash into the ground, but we can get really close. We could almost have an exit on that side of the mushroom to just hop straight down over here. That'll be awesome. I guess while we have some time, let's kind of see what that height and width that I talked about earlier would look like here. We'll start maybe in the middle. 2 raw chicken, you say? It would be really mean if I just put it in this dispenser, because then it would just shoot it out, and I guess I could cook that chicken later. Alright, so yeah, let's go a little bit further from this. Let's see, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 in that direction. That's about the width that I would want the sewer to be. So I'm thinking maybe instead of going straight down the middle here, that we shift it over a couple so that we have like a door here. 1, 2. Shift it over 2, so like the middle would be right there. How would that come out over here? Middle would be right there. This would be like in the middle of the... Well, we could do another door. We could do like, we could take out these 2 squares and then go up that way. I mean, yeah, technically you could enter this from either side. You just have to put signs or ladders to keep yourself in. Kind of wish there was a clear option, like a glass ladder. I guess there's a door. We could put a door that looks like the door's open. Honestly, we could put like a door with a pressure plate, so you just walk and the door opens, then you go in. I thought that might look tacky though with the glass. Speaking of glass, I don't think it's grown since. No. Well, yeah, actually, we've got 100 now. Those are kind of weird, but if they stick around long enough, maybe they'll get picked up too. Okay, back to this. Let's go... Well, you know, we could start over here after all. Though we do have a cave just beyond here. Let's start right... I'm so indecisive. Let's start right here. Let's start right in front of the chicken coop. Why not? We'll leave a door. Or no, we won't even leave a door because we want to open it up. We'll just open up the wall to the chicken coop. We'll probably set down markers for where the sewer wall is going to be, because it's going to be 9 wide. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be a wall right here. Something decorative will go here, probably opening up into this. That way I can look in, maybe I can even step around. Yeah. Lots of feathers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put up another... Well, let's light this up a little. Let's go this way. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 across. How do I feel about that? That's really wide. And what did I say, 5 high? So this is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. We're not going to go as high as this room already is. You know, I think what I'll do is I'll go 7 wide, 5 high. And that might have been what I originally said. And it would be 9 wide if you count the walls. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a wall. Like that. So this would be the middle. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. Then 5 high might seem a little high. Huh. Let's get a chunk carved out and kind of see what it looks like. Let's get this area here. And maybe before we do the whole project, we'll secure some better equipment or the ability to enchant stuff. Enchanted items would be handy. Should I waste my time enchanting iron stuff at all? Or should I only enchant diamond stuff? I feel like if I enchanted diamond stuff, it's so rare and valuable still at this stage in the game that I would have to get one with durability on it. That would last for a while though, but then I'd be using it for little stuff like this, like picking out cobblestone. Seems like a waste for a diamond pick. Okay, so here we have pretty much the full height and width of what a section would look like. Let's stand in the middle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the middle then. And if this was a tunnel, yeah, it's just not, it's a little too tall, but I don't want to make it a miniature version. Maybe we do go ahead and go the full 9. Quite literally. There we go. Ka-chunk. Here, slime. I wonder if it's up above us. Slime farm would be kind of cool. I don't recall if those spawn in the light. But if they do, then that might be an option for us. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be the middle. Almost makes an arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it'd be this wide and that tall, and that seems like the perfect kind of like sewer, like it's just slightly lower than a half circle. Once you get the like the half slab roof piece in, or maybe a whole slab roof piece in. I don't know, maybe half slab and then a stair step, and then another stair step. And then bring it in, and then the wall. Yeah, we'll play with some different designs here for that, but this has got to be carved all the way down. Let's make ourselves some more torches. Yeah, we won't do that today, but the idea for that then has like some metal grates, has some water, and we'll like walk on the left or right side of it. Maybe it'll be like waterlogged half slabs though, so it's just very, very shallow water. We'll need to get some mossy stone, which I think you can make now. I think you've been able to make that for a little while. Let's kind of check it. After resist. Let me grab some junk from this chest. Let's see, we have cobble here, we have some dirt. I'll grab the clay too. And this. Sure. Let's leave the chest there in case we need to deposit something later while we're working, but for right now, kind of like where this is going as far as getting rid of stuff in here. I don't know, if we start putting dirt in here, then that's when it might start getting full. Hang on to some. Cool. Thinking that well, I don't want to start making the lanterns for the base until we have an iron farm. But one thing we're definitely going to want to do is make a train track to get some villagers back over here. I hesitate to go ahead and grab the villagers until the mushroom is done. We're pretty much rounding out the top of our 2-hour stream right now. So what I'll do, kind of wandering back and forth right now, I'm going to take these. Let's see what we can get here. It's going to be insane. Fill up my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready, and then in between, fingers crossed, in between streams, so I won't be back on until Monday, but if I have any downtime where I'm resting from moving, I'm going to fill in a lot of this mushroom and get at least the floor done, and maybe some lights. Then I would feel comfortable. Hello there. Looks like they're spawning on the outside. We still have to put half slabs out there. Then I would feel comfortable finally going in and moving a villager up there. And again, we're probably going to do some really fun roller coaster of a minecart temporarily up and around this stem in a spiral in order to get them up here. But yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of this for me for a little while. But on that note, I've had a lot of fun today. Thanks again to new followers and to new viewers. And if you want to check me out later, give me a follow. You'll get a notification when I'm back online. And you can check out my YouTube channel to see more and past stuff that I've done as well. If you have any suggestions for games that you'd like to see, or even projects you'd like for me to complete in games that I'm already playing, just leave a comment for me there, or send me a message, and I will definitely consider it. But yeah, as always, I'll see you next time.